Hi friend, this is Manoj, Hemane, Assistant Professor and Head Department of English, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Art, Commerce Science College, Surtoli, Lokal. In the previous video, we had discussed about the studying of the poem Richard Cory. In this video, we will discuss about the rest of the part of the poem Richard Cory. The poem Richard Cory is basically an ironic poem. Means in this poem, the narrator or the poet of this poem ironize the character Richard Cory. It deals with the irony that rich people are not happy with their life, and the poor thinks that wealth is the guarantee of happiness. Here it means that the rich people of our country or everywhere, they are not happy with the wealth they possess, and the poor generation of our or the poor people of our country or the overall the world, they think that the happiness or the joyness is the guarantee of wealth. म्हणजेच असं जर पैसा असेल किंवा संपत्ती असेल तर आनंद असतो किंवा सुख असतो, हे गरीब लोकांचा विचार असतं. आणि जे श्रीमंत लोक आहेत ते श्रीमंत लोक कधीच त्यांचं जीवन आहे ते आनंदाने जगत नाही. ही आयरनी या पोएममध्ये मांडलेली आहे. Richard Cory, the central character of the poem, is also an individual who represents the irony of modern American life. And the central character, Richard Cory, represents the human being or the people or the man in modern America. मॉडर्न अमेरिकेतील आधुनिक अमेरिकेतील एक व्यक्ती जो श्रीमंत व्यक्ती आहे तो कशा प्रकारे सुखी नसतं किंवा आनंदी नसतं याचं उदाहरण ही आयरनिकल या पोएममध्ये मांडलेलं आहे. The poem develops in such a way as to suddenly expose the irony of all its overstatement until near its end. In the first three stanzas of the poem, we are given the impression that Richard Cory is a man who has all what he wants from life and is completely satisfied. असतं जो रिचार्ड कॉरी असतं, रिचार्ड कॉरी ही possess or he wants from his life all necessary thing, and he possess all necessary things, and he was satisfied with his life. The exaggerated description of his appearance, wealth, personality, and even slimness sound as if Richard Cory's life is an example of perfection. In the poem, the poet, the narrator, expressed the perfectness of human being. The poet shows Richard Cory is a perfect man, perfect human being with appearance, wealth, personality, all these things. Only that we are a bit puzzled by an uncommon wording. And as we say, there is no one as perfect in the world. But in this poem, the poet shows Richard Cory as a perfect man, and this is the irony. And expression. Some expressions are somewhat absurd and we fail to make sense out of them. But we are still under the impression that it is because the speaker doesn't know the proper word to express the high appreciation he has about Richard Cory. Suddenly, in the last two lines of the poem, we see that Richard Cory's life was different from what it appeared. The appearance of Richard Cory and the hidden thing, the actual life of Richard Cory is different. The both lives are totally different. जे आपल्याला दिसतं आणि जे ॲक्च्युअलमध्ये असतं that is very different about Richard Cory. It is clear that he had been living with a societal depression. all the appreciation of wealthier life, great personality, and all the big words given to describe Richard Cory now tells us a striking irony. Exaggeration in the in that all in all the description add to the irony that material possession and fine appearance don't ensure happiness and peace of mind. And through the description, the poet trying to tell us that with the wealth, with the appearance, with the beauty, we cannot live happily life, and we cannot manage peace of mind. यामध्ये सांगायचं असं आहे की जे मटेरियल पोझिशन आहे, माझ्याकडं घर आहे, बंगला आहे, पैसा आहे, अतोनात श्रीमंत आहे, बट तो हॅपी असेलच. ही वॉज हॅपी, इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. दॅट मे बी कन्फ्यूज. हे म्हणता येत नाही की जर संपत्ती आहे, सगळं काही आहे, तर तो हॅपीनेस असेल किंवा त्याची जे पीस असेल, शांतता असेल, असं म्हणता येत नाही. वी नाव रॅदर बिगिन to doubt whether the speaker is only a simple man who doesn't know the right word to describe. We now feel that he is using absurd word to indicate the absurdity of the apparent perfection and happiness of Richard Cory. After we learn that he commits suicide, here he committed suicide even though he was perfect. He was the wealthiest man in America. Without any good reason, we now begin to search for a probable reason from the preceding stanzas. His slimness, in the stanza 1, the poet described he was very slim, he was very perfect man. Quietness and fluttering and glittering. He is being richer than a king. म्हटलेलं आहे की he was richer than a king and his enviably perfect manner all becomes ironic in light of the fact that none of them were making his personal life happy and satisfied. बघा, he was a perfect man, he was a richer than a king. तरी सुद्धा he was a glistering, he was quiet, he was slim, even though he was not happy and not satisfied. The speaker thought that poor people are the only sufferer in life. स्पीकर विचार करत असतं की जे गरीब लोक आहेत तेच फक्त त्यांच्या जीवनामध्ये सफर असतात, त्यांना दुःख सहन करावं लागतं. ॲज ए पॉवर्टी इज द ओनली प्रॉब्लेम इन लाईफ. गरिबी हेच फक्त दुःखाचं कारण नाही. नाव वी सी दॅट इट इज अ फुल्लीस आयडिया. हॅपीनेस इज नॉट द मॅटर ऑफ बिंग रिच ऑर पॉवरफुल. फक्त श्रीमंत आणि पॉवरफुल असणेच हे हॅपीनेसचं किंवा आनंदाचं, सुखाचं कारण नाही. टू हॅव हाय स्टेटस, लॉट ऑफ मनी ऑर टू बी पॉप्युलर आर नो गॅरंटी ऑफ हॅपी लाईफ. पैसा असेल, स्टेटस असेल, पॉप्युलर असेल, हे सगळं असून तो हॅपी असेल असं म्हणता येत नाही. This in general is a theme of the irony. It is also an irony about the material prosperity of the modern world. And in this way, the poet trying to discuss about the happiness and the reality of the world. Okay, thank you.